Welcome to Atlantic Global Project Management tutorial. In this tutorial, we will take a high-level view of the project management functionality that is provided within Atlantic Global Solutions. We will also address questions that customers ask when evaluating project management systems. As this is part of a fully integrated business management platform, we will touch briefly on other areas that include client and contact management, professional services automation, and finally, enterprise project portfolio management. This tutorial will also explore how the solution can improve your project delivery processes. We will look at how you can streamline your internal IT systems. You just need a web browser to access our cloud-based solution. You can avoid the costs and hassle of deploying, maintaining and upgrading internal solutions and their supporting infrastructure. You can also remove duplicate effort and costs by using a single, fully integrated, low-cost solution. Continuous improvement is another key benefit. We provide regular upgrades, both in terms of functionality and also in terms of the supporting cloud infrastructure. You can choose to add new functionality as and when you're ready. You can choose to configure the solution by adding new fields and reports to meet your current and future business requirements. Let's take a closer look at some of the functionality provided within this solution. The My Work tab provides every user in the system with their individual view of the world. It contains alerts to prompt the user to update the system or to perform specific actions. For ease of use, it also has quick links to help the user to quickly navigate to other parts of the solution. This screen lets a project manager enter a detailed project plan. The project manager can enter lists of tasks and milestones along with their dependencies. You can import and export project plans to and from Microsoft Project. You can track effort against individual project tasks via the timesheet module. The project manager can review progress by updating the % complete against each task. This screen lets the project manager manage the risks on a project. You can log the project risks and manage the risk mitigation process. You can score risks or evaluate risks based on the probability of a risk occurring and its potential impact on costs, timescales, and the quality of the product being delivered. You can assign risk mitigation actions to team members and track the progress to ensure that they are completed on time. This screen lets a project manager manage the issues that arise on a project. Similar to risks, you can have a list of issues and you can manage the issue resolution process. In a similar way to risks, you can score or evaluate the issues based on their potential impact on the cost, timescales, and the quality of the product being delivered. You can monitor the ongoing status of an issue, i.e., is it improving or is this issue getting worse? You can assign resolution actions to team members and track their progress to ensure that they are completed on time. This screen lets a project manager register changes to the project scope. You can register those changes to assess the potential impact on the project delivery process. You can define a management or customer approval process for all changes. You can also log all associated documentation against each entry. This screen lets a project manager manage the communications on a project. You can define and assign actions to project team members. You can log and share project achievements and updates. You can also update a central lessons learned library for future reference. This screen lets the project manager manage project documentation. You can upload and store all project documentation in AGS as the single central source of all project related data. You can organize and filter your project documents by document type. This screen lets a project manager quickly generate a project status report. Project managers can update KPIs and also provide supporting narrative. The system runs a report on the fly and captures the contents of the other tabs in a PDF, which baselines key project information each time you submit a project status report. This screen lets a project manager quickly approve timesheets and expenses for a project. You can quickly approve or disapprove timesheets and expenses logged against each project. This screen lets a project manager quickly generate management reports. Atlantic Global Solutions has a library of over 90 reports. The project management reports highlight key information that a project manager needs to focus on to successfully deliver a project. Let's take a closer look at some of the frequently asked questions that customers ask when evaluating our project management solution. Yes, you can assign people to project tasks, and those assignments will appear on the My Work screen the next time the user logs in. You can also assign roles to tasks. This is like creating a resource request for a particular type of resource. You can also configure user permissions to allow staff to view or maintain a given list of projects. You can restrict access to individual project items or components like the risk log or the issue log. You can restrict approval access to timesheets and expenses that relate to each project. You can create budgets to continually monitor how much effort has been allocated to each project. And you can export reports to Excel, PDF and XML file formats. And no, you can't currently import or export project plans to other project planning solutions other than Microsoft Project. The software market has changed and SaaS solutions are revolutionizing this industry. Customers are now looking for intuitive solutions that require minimal or no training. They want solutions that are easy to access, easy to trial, and easy to adopt. They need to be able to configure the applications. They need the applications to be flexible, low cost. More importantly, they need to have peace of mind. They need to know that their data is secure and the solution they're adopting is robust and scalable. Customers are now avoiding complexity, expensive solutions, lengthy rollouts where there's large internal IT overheads, systems that promise great things in the future. So the hallmark of a SaaS application is that it need not be high risk, complex, or outrageously expensive. Atlantic Global Solutions is an enterprise strength solution that is easy to use. So ease of use, no additional hardware required, no additional software required, no need for any IT involvement to deploy this solution. Low cost, no capital expenditure required, no costly solution upgrades, it's all automated as part of the solution. No infrastructure upgrades, once again it's already taken care of as part of the service. This solution has a range of adoption models. The traditional SaaS is a cloud-based solution where everyone uses the same version. Note that you will have your own individual database. We can also deploy this solution on-premise. This is where we deploy it internally within your organization on your infrastructure. The hybrid option is where we deploy it as a hosted facility. This is where it is deployed on our infrastructure but you can have your own personalized version of the solution. You will be getting a world-class enterprise strength platform in terms of infrastructure, application architecture, security architecture, and a range of support services. Suggested next steps. We advise that you watch the How to Evaluate this Solution tutorial. We provide a range of tutorials and other supporting materials to help guide you through the evaluation process. If your requirement is urgent, contact one of our advisors today and we can discuss your business requirement and explore ways that we can assist you during your implementation process.